Alright, I'm seeing my mobile be aquaba. Now I'm in for Mega TV and platform we so. Yankopon Asia Bibia any Abibia support with the my and platform we so. Now Abusia Andra Yankabian shim, Andra Yankabian shim, and ye say, ana video be circulate Emma Mega. Bidi be some more platform we so. What ya say? Nina Nise, Yura President Akufo-Addo, the state you are on one Kasahemo Musie Ewo. Efie kuma kwanta ewo western region no kyese youth no bo ho no si masa ye nya adwuma nya ya statue de bodua bakeke enti omu atu atwene endra na social media ofo bebia Akufo-Addo ti ene ne space no ne ti ne nko a ne space ne nko a na hye no so it was so disgraceful, shameful, disgusting, embarrassing and frustrating. What you say now dream how won't you say oh esi den na president a wabedi oman wi so na even na otwe kura nyamba ene na otwe ene Tuesday ene ye 1 week aba yura nanado o handi over edema yura John Dramani Mahama enti se we free so na se na otwe kura nyamba ene otimu se ni statue o ma sha se ss na then you can rectify who the president was, and I say you can tell me who the president was. Say, are you wicked, or you bad, or you good, or you competent, and we dear keep it in the comment section. What you say, and obviously, we know say Akufo-Addo a wicked man and also an incompetent, arrogant president we had in the Fourth Republic. Now, when Kyei Innocent about Bonting. Yes, Kyei Innocent Eddie Simbi Ababeto Dwa. Na nsema oka de anohye okiremu a president no very shameful. Esi den na wankasa ubo trumpet na wuma obi embo ma. Say even though we adwuma anka nya wona bisi statue ampaso. Na ndra minister designate Yura Atoforsen Kisel Atoforsen okopiem the appointment committee no anim ano mototo na no na uti how na Afenyo Markin waste board no time na that is Afenyo Markin na he is a very frustrated man we need to hear Kyei Innocent abeden edin simbi abetuga afa ho na me pese me kase bebre yenko na yenkoti Kyei Innocent yemfa credit no emma no essence no na oboa ya yenso yetimi enyansem we bi ede besomwo yankopon hira hanom your number one authentic channel Mega TV. Kyei Innocent, somebody to Idra and Fa Embra.
Sometimes it's very frustrating to watch, especially looking at the conduct of the minority leader, Afenyo Markin, because in my view, he's more like an obstructionist. Some of the questions, be he just want to show off as if say me too, I'm here some. That is the kind of attitude that all put it up before the committee. So sometimes it's very frustrating to even follow what is going on, because some of the questions I will be with him say it makes sense, especially and Ras I heard in the banter with his co-chair regarding this oral committee. Na the question no more a tribunal as to whether say or establish a tribunal to deal with cases then he flipping this aura. But I don't know why people have become so much fixated on this particular oral thing, because this is not the first time a president is setting up committee. Afenyo Markin himself on one case the president Akufo-Addo set up interministerial committee to deal with galamsey and as a forum. So if you're asking say oral your constitution, the question then is ASR interministerial committee, and several of them are President Akufo-Addo set it up no. Na legal na say enya illegal. Some of these childish tantrum that Ghanaians are very serious at this time. And what's na committee anymore? Let that particular seriousness and that ingenuity reflect. Because my culture say it's not politics as usual. You might think say in the past, more committee in this was ansem hunu way that kind of candy agro. Say Ghana for and they are very serious. They just want to hit the grounds running. So some of these trivia, childish, infantile reaction tantrums, just trying to place a kind of attitude. No, I think maybe we need to move on. And then relevant question I will free so baby some no many in a bit me abuano. Just ask them, we move on. At the end of the day, a tenacity say you deem fit to say or you qualified to hand over to handle the defensive position at their manner. Then we move on. But this back and forth unnecessary, this kind of showmanship, I think is really silly and unnecessary. Right? We need to move on. And main topic for discussion about Kanhwasem House to so we have pictures now a rolling behind me now. Clearly you see the statue has finally come down. Obibesia. The statue has finally fallen to the ground. And when this whole statue thing came up, we told you because I will hear Ghana for reaction to even Akufo-Addo's presidency and the fact that Western region and a place the John Mahama administration now all corner Emma Cocoa Road at the moment say Hanienya cocoa a lot of natural resources do come from the west. So if nothing at all krana Yenya road construction, Cocoa Road. They embarked on some of the roads in the western region was given to contractors and normal working on. Immediately government change, every single project was stopped. Don't for Crow and associated now what say because of this Cocoa Road I hot yet because the senior minister then brought in this Crow and associate to go and audit that particular contract now. John Mahama government I know the day nothing came out of it. The baby and now by a scandal then a name AG the auditor general the two ja na yanim guasie and sabi and sama na wom ohwe kwa na very disheartening, but that is exactly what happened. So when this is a precedent that will be there for 8 good years in the western region, I don't know any monumental project that a president can boast of and say oh maybe attorney maybe president in the western region for this is what I have done for you. This is what I have done for you, the people of western region. There is absolutely nothing to speak of. Then you turn around to go and put your difference, your statue. At the time, the political landscape, so charged and I say for now, you are just seeking to, as a would Ghana for who fell, so grow who said you. And the president had the audacity in the midst of this political tension, the express Ghana for na how na mandia yewum hoping say betimi navigate ekoball that your friend say a draw hold him for to unveil this particular statue is the reason why you saw the reaction from Ghanaians on various social media platforms. People need a president. That's a ubu mine ya and yawo and a statue. Namum a your man for na ne be ya pray as you statue was see ho. Unkopere and there's some funny justification came out say na onim ho hwe na omo ye de share na nimonyam for what? What did he do at the place? Hospital no do kokosi e tete hospital asabi facelift krom pelmon sankan. Baby or the kosi and just go and look at the ground na yede statue no kra kosi and was filthy because they couldn't even uplift that particular place by yan time na se for e ya tachem na nipa nim nyansanti no ye kosi si atachem and ye kobo dwa koyeye e Ghana for abufuo. And the promise was that, and I'm one of the people I may say is immediately after elections, this particular statue should come down. And a lot of Ghanaians express similar thing because in Kaiban San I'm Omampanyini statue there. Ubeka si yemungu. But one fakwan papa so and see Oba Braba Bonnia, Mamu Bonnia, Wayan will crum her in a one Yakuko ni nyansa Ampagana for chow. Now on top of that, Ukosisa statue no see her use state money. The only idea Ghana for betimi here is to bring it down, and it's the reason why sa state you near China former and who say nanam former just anim guasia because initially some people threaten say ombetu dia call no ankasa ni krom ko krom eye chebi obo modern koma Wi-Fi ewo krom at some point in time na asie ye kra na ye tie ne nasefo no wo ho, and several other people road kra no what stop it. Basic infrastructure no munibi. There is absolutely nothing sensible and I bet him the actual way near the year. So the last thing that you could betim dia jani pano and so be show more that particular respect. But yakoni yakosi state because there was just orderless. And a tiwa adodan kwasa animguasi woman now no so police service CID obegu n'anim ase takra dem kra mayewa yera no. Honestly, at time, Yoko, and then she got some people to use state money to build another statue for her. And we are not by yes, because these are people who have done absolutely nothing. As if say you to me na year Ghana for. So I am a desert immediately power change. You know, Satiwa Adodankwa win the first na ebugu ye, and son at this particular one a follow. A child say, oh, some nipa you wakumum na some nipa ye. Na we the ya and you been a bakasi NCU statue. And a Kwame Nkrumah statue esikrum, several other leaders statue esikrum. Why now cause okobu? That is the question you should be asking yourself. And why are people were so much angry about this particular Akufo-Addo statue? Because Anyashi or your president. And what Tenassia Bisa was say among four statues esikrum, I didn't know Yemubia President Akufo-Addo statue na yebuno. Because of her braba. Tumi no nyai or the boy, ahomaso, a arrogance. Where you need to listen to the people, no, or the other way around. Timi koi fancy and secretary him for say, Monsore na moncham na munhum samaba. Economy of the state, you know, atitia pansama to the stance and aban no kono, energy sector. Gas cry ye jaho ama abana or bano baba fano, yasini there is no gas. Boss as old Jabi woho. For national security reason, you know, they didn't leave a 10. I put to the new government in a very crisis position. They need to do whatever possible to ensure say ombetimenya gas to power our generation, your power plant. Don't also forget to say the amount of money you leave here as a debt at the energy sector. Kaketwa. And that's the Intimian Tenase and IPPs for an Tenase and Casamomo, Akuman Tom Williama. Ombedu more plants because my culture say energy mix, you know. Private sector, and I want to say IPP, independent power producers, you know. That is the IPPs, you know. Or more equal 50%. So almost shut it down or more planter. This whole country will go into darkness. And these are some of the things Ananka Yesha and Bind bit me. Ena ye energy sector na yetimi sesi amono ka say Ghana yentumi amomodin ade about 240 megawatts to a generation mixer in a year time no yebenya ye fence generational capacity no deficit. And recently ya na sa ankrofo we nam radio so catch us say John Mahama since pay or take a power purchasing agreement be brea abro ye so ye hu de ye mfanye we are running at loss ade enche ye ene ye nam dum so mu enti President Akufo-Addo Ghana for end time wo na mo me ya brabobone a wo ye in the last 8 years and nipa Kenyans asam kira wontie ene na ene amanfo de ahomtie akobu state o na to agu no where you might think that say politically motivated because some of the TV stations and radio station went to the ground to interview people. Kwana kokotie in some Western region for Eka about the statue. Mame for sanka young people kwana mo interview or more because young people there because of youthful exuberance and yakoma ben yentino. Go and look at some of the interviews a course our Western region. E mame mpanimfo and the expressing how angry. While we share video, we might try and make the interviews ni be at waso. And to make sure you watch the video to the end so that you understand what I'm telling you. That is how angry Ghana for ye. You boosted you know. You expect sen kaman for a bubefu, but people are jubilating, people are happy, people are celebrating the fact that this particular statue is down. Senka ambua. Now some people were even asking, said they will go through legal process for a permission to move it to his hometown. Now the president now free say wabo bra papa. I didn't know unko state you unko si ukrom. But enama brabo bonia odi o man na bo. Na wanja legacy papa biya wo baby antino. Ene Ghana for say enough of this nonsense. This statue must come down. Lo and behold, nitina that for me. enti sika na nesefo a yesesa de yes anema we nyina akọ waste. Because things like this, must end, the people must endure. The people must find connection. People must accept it. Because Enam said a braboa a course in the last 8 years, and my culture said a leave a scar, an indelible imprint on the minds of Ghanaians. I leave a scar on the conscience of our democracy. A period that Ghana can never forget. And I like the words Aye Amakofibua I used to describe Akufo-Addo's era. He said the entire 8 years, will be a loud reminder of how not to govern. How not to govern. And some of us tag it as the worst period in our democratic journey. The worst period. Every single democratic gains via yenye has been reversed at a lightning speed, with impunity, with arrogance, with disdain, with disrespect. And that is the scorecard. And the SC was summarized in the 2024 elections outcome. The NPP has suffered defeat in the history of this country. Party and defeat and suffered that defeat. And Sanema we nesanka Emma Omunya Ahobrasiye. But we have poster Afenyo Markin the parliament and so conducting a Makata said that guy, you don't even qualify to call yourself minority leader because you don't have the numbers. You are just a micro mini leader. Chair now what is no crown say Yakopeka to be mount. I say BBC Parliament House now what so because more gumoni because of arrogance. But they don't even accept that particular fact. Look at his posture on the vetting committee, heckling his colleague. I understand some of these things, but you see, questions I will be sometimes to me answer be an unnecessary heckling, just to drag the process. Some attitude will do a be as a 2-4. Now, wouldn't my foot I didn't tell Unka 1 2 Akufo-Addo. So, wouldn't my foot you could have cautioned or advised the president when he was on high horses, throwing himself all around this country as if says be on Unquan in Nyansa Okromano. So, Afenyo Markin, who when Yansa be wa foot will be the tour. That particular a photo in a sense of the Akufo-Addo da and sana this eventual embarrassment way ebe this big. You see, Ghana for an American Ghana for the whole and your partisan politics na yet. But some of this trivial partisan politics approach just to help public sentiment and as if one come culture say the only thing that will save you henceforth, I say you learn to display intelligence. It is the display of your intellectual dexterity. How you are able to express yourself award certain bearings.
Insurance, sir. Obesi and can do me the see what more at the ma of my penny dada na da Akufo-Addo. I bet you send the Monyam. Then the Monyam ni so etumi account. Yeah, otro was here. Extra professor. And your money na and the dream home. Name a wo. And also my assessor. Usika Okonya, the process of a Juba or the shower, sir. What tell you? I saw make a word. What tell you? A Juba or the shower, sir. As regional minister, and the power Okonya. And you know we are free regional ministry appointment. Another damn Akufo-Addo the shower, sir. A home for swore. And a winya and a DBC. Statue and the share another Akufo-Addo and Munyam. So one question, and you have been here.
A Sunday,
If I saw that on ya,
a Sunday.
now we realize why you Juma every year. Na any na watching you. Na you ma we see one more. And Kaidwa we see one more on the share. Nipa forward Juma and Munyam no. See a bubu to a gua. Ask yourself this simple question. What you know? As to any and NASA ready.
Le.
That's very particular question. Who now? The not that go for the forward, Juma. I was saying, a Juma now the show on Sano. Why, yeah, I'm an Munyama Bem. When you're so fast war, it is time for Swanny Bruno. All the shot near a forward Jumano and the Munyam. And see, only BBS obey statue and the shed and the Munyam. And Kyei Doom. I obey a chamber Honomoa. And runabout. Where another Dago for a runabout. Meanwhile, it is not a state approved statue. It is not a state monumental project. It is not a state funded project. I bet we don't say so work as a where the young God of way now and the Jatum and the Yaye and the Yakwasi. But me to say what's the region. So, as a phobia home, now listen to this very particular story. Now, dream, not to be your magic, good in that back home at the 10 and 90 Honomoka Krabi. Regional Minister Kwabrosi Dako, I catch the regional commander because sometimes no to me. After the Western Regional Commander, I am in charge of the Ghana Police Service. I catch her to say, the Pamponi Fuobi, a person of Buna and another Danko for the statue to Etochene. And the Opemrantia, Obu day, the much more guided statue. No. Now listen to this. The Western Regional Commander under a direct call from the regional minister at Tamranta Maku 24. At a police personnel Maku 24. I could just set you know 24 hours for more than 1 week.
A Sunday.
And the question is that yes, somebody and there was idea with me. If you think that the Lord Kufuor has served his country well, do won't cooperate that who I am what you may look us when I was also quite to the shop and pay the Munyam.
As someone here and someone. Wait.
It's a Juma man, oh, yeah. Regional Minister Biantinia won't quite also where Juma so fast war. It is time for Swanny being our yesterday to I shall pay the Munyam.
Wait.
And I should move crock what the Joe Suban I hope I saw Danady.
As someone here and someone here.
And to where there, or my walk. Some I know what to tell the night, you know. Oh, my book, yeah.
Wait.
We're more to Honomo. Mamunkoye.
Wait.
Mamunkoye.
Mufasiano Emani.
I remember very well, sir. What first started into another other way down straight.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Other way down straight. You put it one down straight. Yeah, we had a new city. Pastor, I said, "Me never move to her. It's my friend, my move to her." And my friend, my mom to her.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Oh, no, house, no. No, but you see, it is not funny.
Wait.
It is not funny. This is an image of the president, the former president of the Republic of Ghana. But then I'm saying, protocols were not duly followed in T. Obiaba sorry, I am your pebia at any time, on any day.
Fellow Ghanaians.
I feel to say, maybe that my friend Kyei
Fellow Ghanaians.
Baby Edri, I will memuha. Baby Edri, I will memuha. Ye Paco Basaye.
Wani.
And see a young man, Ghana of war, a pair. So if you are researching our country called Ghana, we should research every single thing.
When
Obia, what about your memoha? Why you buy a juma? Why you buy a juma? One more brabia, that person would never be recognized. Why, and you need Pabako and the question of Hormone Ebubutu here. Papa, let me give you a very brief history. Now, no, our airport runabout.
when
So now the big says, statue that is what I'm boy. A branch back with the Pabako from nowhere. From nowhere, the big says in the crown, I recognize. I mean, they are part of history.
when
Even though in the book of history there's nothing like big six. In the book of history there's nothing like big six. Everybody is aware. But you recognize what I say. Obaya Juma Sumi at the board my Ghana. A brother Bako Soria no pa, and booming at the good form. And nobody objects me anything.
when
Or to me, yes, I dear when my nipa Bako say, no security person, quite to me, no.
when
Until say, Obubuye, and Sana. Kukufa, Yasha Airport Police, for private security person in the Kokobo Airport police station for my national Babetches and the park. So, how can you, Nipa Bako for Ebu statue Baku Sia? What can you know? And Sana, younger private person, beer, Okobo police woman here in a very prime area called Airport Runabout. What be that?
President. Say they are entire.
Enumpo. Get a full feel say. A minimum feel say I can't crash on the minimum feel say yes, and I granted the year.
when
Another dog from nowhere.
Fellow Ghanaians,
Come not say that cause another more Juma. A Juma na why you know? Why you Juma na so fast war? It's what kind of another dog Kufado statue are all three.
Nanabuachi Trumu the third, Juayao, Nkwanta Mahi.
And I put that two honorable close to less than 2 weeks after the office.
when
This tells you that the power of the people is still at work. The power of the people is still at work. Because when I come yeah, young guy do me at the ma, His Excellency the former president.
Fellow Ghanaians,
Naka who hit to say, woo, I'm not a
when
oh, didn't number be a focus the galam say what 2 hours is here. Oh, galam say gra ADHD.
when
And technically, what man why he? What man why bufu our system nimu? So nobody want to pay attention to you. And this is the end result of the money you spent. And I just want every single the Ghana police or anybody at all to investigate this matter. Say, come not to Dako or a bicycle na na so the bottom sika. Because in another they are for pay. I'm paying the office, I'm paying the other horse there.
fellow Ghanaians,
I can't say Ghana for say.
Fellow
Baba the
Ghanaians,
National Cathedral.
fellow Ghanaians,
Oh, for Ghana for Sika Sempo na te kumpo.
fellow Ghanaians,
Sempo na te kumpo so fa ka ho.
fellow Ghanaians,
Afeko wi achire. A whooping amount of over $400 million of state money has been spent on National Cathedral.
Today, you don't hear it.
So that is it. And you were President Akufo-Addo there. Sisi Ameno say he is one of the president, the former president, going down in a history with one of the what bad record legacy. Yes, he's going down in a history with bad legacy. Bad legacy. Because ono no ye president obaya na order ahemfo. So I'm sorry before so mbechia no. Ono no ye president obaya na wetumi kɔ voter region wɔ mbrɛko a nkɔfoɔ ho akyerɛ mo wɔ mbrɛko a nkɔfoɔ ho akyerɛ mo wate aseɛ ɔno na ɔyɛ president a ɔkɔ voter region wɔ mbrɛko a nkɔfoɔ dance village akɔse ɔmo ama mu nkotoko mfa akwadaa nyɛ den ɛnhyim na wayɛ den otumi ka sɛ monto aba mame sɛ moto aba mame a nka meba ha ntɛm anaasɛ yɛka mo moto aba mame wɔ Ghana ha monto aba mu NPP. You see, yɛwura president Akufo-Addo ɛna yɛ the only president a otumi ka kyerɛ asantefoɔ afidie ase kɔ abere sɛ monto aba mu NPP a kokromoti ɛyɛ waawo deɛ obetumi ato ɔmo NDC. Yɛwura president ɛna wetumi ɔka kyerɛ ɔhene bi sɛ ɔno no ɛne hwan sɛ ɔinstruct ne sɛ ɔmbɛbie blog ano Togo afete. Yɛwura president ɛna sɛbi otumi ka kyerɛ ɔhemaa bi sɛ mede MP ɛma mo atokɔdwo sɛ monyɛ den monto aba ma no manto ama no enti monyɛ development ama mu blememe ɔno ane kan yɛ president Akufo-Addo nso ane kan enti we had such a president in this country. In fact na Ghana we have a burden. In fact Ghana na yɛ kon ebu. In fact Ghana na yɛ wɔ ahohiahia mu under this president Akufo-Addo ne regime. Ɛnɛ wote hɔ no ma atumi hu sɛ amania na ɔda yɛ so ɔhaw benidia na ɛda yɛ so nyinaa no it has been released. I'm telling you, me na meka kyerɛw. And not to what Ghana, how to say freedom has come. To say the second independent, it has come. You get me right? Utumu say, and then Bibia edidana kwanso. Brother, you are president. You are Akufo-Addo president. Now utumu say, and you things are bad. Things are worse. Things are not on its way. But now you can attest to the fact that President Akufo-Addo as president of free so things are getting better. Things are getting better now. Indeed. That is how opanyi bibidi wanim na se opanyi ni wikida. That is how things goes. Uno obi no be di wanim na se nipa ko no dwi oman ne ho. And they be our dream the selfish interest or dream the busuafo a obetem sika momo. That is how things goes. Do you get me right? Let's get back to Andrew Akisel at Forsen. Omo as a minister of finance designate. Who had the line of questions and you what do you call it? Afenyo Markin, bisa. You can totally describe say this guy Afenyo Markin. Was said that ko catch NPP for so no. Obe delay NDC 4 times. Say be ya appointment or more. And I say more canina no. It won't come to pass by getting every chance at any time be your parliament will be the more time. Because I didn't know yet the untimina hoshi. We are then untimina hoshi because NDC have to take majority in parliament. So anything that they want, they can do. But Afenyo has proven himself to be a deliance. I don't know meaning. Brofude Mikabi Omega. What should I and say or no dear? Obey delay and NDC for Obubi Bibium Pesomediba. In the line of questions and you can attest to the fact that this man he has no knowledge about what he was doing. But opese said the Ivan kind of so ye nankofo who say Afenyo so Afenyo so he has been one of NDC MPP guy. He's been on neck of NDC or Afenyo so massa. You can never compare yourself to what or say Chimisabunsu. The experienced SH Chimisabunsu have no Obuchim aduasa nwɔtwe ahenan kono koraa na you can never get even quarter of it. Enti deɛ woyɛ biara no deliance tactics ɛna wahyɛ ase a woyɛ, and your plans will never see the next day. Your plans will be failed. Afenyo Markins, or plans be failed. The opposite woyɛ no ɛmfa. So you better do what is needful. It is our questions and no be saying now. You could see some questions, it has no connection with what the appointment committee should be have action, and as they should have action. Should have asked, hey, brofo, mega me can be papa cheme. So it is clear, loud and clear, say this Afenyo guy has taken the oath of NPP to delay NDC anything good that they want to bring on board. I know you say obey a but yes, I'm for emfa because they say Ghana for true colors. Ghanaians, they have now seen the true colors of NPP. And then Ghana for us one so almost once no matter what you do, there will be a piano, it will never see the next daylight. It is a kameme de moi, and I will stay away and just watch, because if you can beat them, join them. Nanka me share the ekoso. Omuye mistake baby and your chabe criticize it. But as to say you would delay the appointment, and I say the appointees, in a way of asking useless questions, it won't help. You are tarnishing your own image, or you are digging your own grave. That is what we told you earlier. Said the moye because most someone has some reputation, and Ghanaians are going to vote against you. You stood in front of media and told themselves, with the ultimate minority because it have a spiritual implication, and I want to also, but Yimbisa Afenyo Markin is the minority leader. So these are some of the things that you don't joke with it. Jai, because Ghana for a debt to mean Ghana a year NDC for so mumbo man. Into any hindrance, anybody who will try to be an obstacle who be him. Into Afenyo, what you're doing, who ye he ba, who ye he ba, it is Jandia Woyan, na NDC for Embo minor, because you and your father and Bobia has proven to Ghanaians, they have proven to Ghanaians that you have no knowledge about managing the economy and what making Ghana a better place to live. It is NDC for Ghana for what you do Mumwapa. So minor, you better stay away and keep quiet. You better stay away and keep quiet. Inti Afenyo, Obinka Nchero, said the Oyen Omboa. He is what? Digging his own grave. Obibeka Samanka, the Oye, when we are the next election, I say, Bibi Bekoso, MPP for Krabesi, Massa. You are not doing it good, any good thing in parliament since you became the minority leader. You became the majority leader. You have what you mean the Omoba minority there. Then it means you are not good, you are not doing anything good. So it will come to a timer. A young people for Nankasabel realize this Afenyo guy is useless man. He has no aim, he has no vision other than to delay the good people of Ghana their choice. It me make a show. MPP for Nabesi Afenyo Fio. When you name the next election no will lose the seat because your way in who a year he back. Indeed, that is it. Yankopon should be. I must also subscribe to the channel. Now, like it, you know, share. Now, for friend, remember me, Cheba for him for United States of America, New York. Yankopon should be my mamma, Roy, be him for UK. Yankopon should be my crown. Bye bye.